Saudi Arabia, a nation synonymous with oil wealth and conservative traditions, is undergoing a period of profound transformation. The kingdom finds itself at a crossroads. Global energy markets are shifting, with renewable energy gaining traction. Geopolitical power dynamics are in flux. In this evolving landscape, Saudi Arabia is charting a new course, seeking to diversify its economy and redefine its role on the world stage. At the heart of this transformation is a delicate balancing act. Saudi Arabia is pursuing deeper engagement with China, the world's second-largest economy and a rising superpower. This strategic pivot towards the east is driven by pragmatic considerations, primarily economic and technological. Simultaneously, the kingdom is navigating its long-standing relationship with the United States, a partnership deeply rooted in security and energy, but increasingly strained by diverging interests. Saudi Arabia's assertive foreign policy, exemplified by its involvement in the Yemen conflict and its stance towards regional rivals like Iran, has also drawn scrutiny. As the kingdom seeks to secure its interests in a volatile region, its actions have reverberations far beyond its borders. The world is watching closely as Saudi Arabia's decisions will have profound implications for global energy markets, geopolitics, and the balance of power in the 21st century. Central to Saudi Arabia's transformation is Vision 2030, a plan launched in 2016. Spearheaded by Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, it aims to reduce dependence on oil. It seeks to diversify the economy by fostering tourism, technology, and manufacturing. Vision 2030 envisions a vibrant society with opportunities for women and youth. Success hinges on attracting foreign investment and expertise. Saudi Arabia seeks global partnerships, leveraging its oil reserves and location. China, with its Belt and Road Initiative, is a key partner. The convergence of Vision 2030 and China's aspirations forms a strategic partnership. Chinese investments in Saudi Arabia span infrastructure, energy, technology, and tourism. This influx accelerates Vision 2030 projects. Saudi Arabia looks east to power its economic transformation. The burgeoning relationship between Saudi Arabia and China represents a significant shift in the geopolitical landscape. For decades, Saudi Arabia's foreign policy was anchored in its alliance with the United States. However, recent years have witnessed a recalibration of this relationship, driven by a confluence of factors. The US's pivot towards Asia, its pursuit of energy independence, and its perceived reluctance to engage decisively in the Middle East have created space for China to expand its influence. China, for its part, views Saudi Arabia as a vital partner in its quest for energy security and global influence. The kingdom possesses the world's second-largest proven oil reserves and is a major producer of natural gas. Securing access to these resources is paramount for China's continued economic growth. Moreover, Saudi Arabia's strategic location at the crossroads of Asia, Africa, and Europe aligns perfectly with China's ambitious Belt and Road Initiative. This grand infrastructure project aims to connect China to markets and resources across Eurasia, reviving ancient trade routes and establishing new corridors for economic cooperation. Saudi Arabia, with its extensive coastline, modern ports, and ambitious infrastructure plans, is a linchpin in this ambitious undertaking. The bedrock of the Sino-Saudi partnership is energy. China is the world's largest importer of crude oil and Saudi Arabia is its top supplier. This mutually beneficial relationship has flourished in recent years, with bilateral trade volume exceeding $100 billion annually. Chinese companies have secured lucrative contracts in Saudi Arabia's oil and gas sector, investing in exploration, production, and refining. However, the Sino-Saudi economic partnership extends far beyond the energy realm. Chinese companies are actively involved in a wide array of sectors, including infrastructure development, telecommunications, and manufacturing. Major Chinese construction firms are engaged in building roads, railways, airports, and other critical infrastructure projects, supporting Saudi Arabia's ambitious development plans. Huawei, the Chinese tech giant, has made significant inroads in the Saudi telecom market, supplying equipment and expertise for the rollout of 5G networks. This diversification of economic ties is mutually beneficial. For Saudi Arabia, it reduces its reliance on oil revenue and creates new avenues for growth and job creation. For China, it secures access to a strategically important market and strengthens its foothold in the Middle East. This economic interdependence is forging deeper ties between the two nations, paving the way for closer political and strategic cooperation. Section 5. Technological advancement, a key pillar of cooperation. As Saudi Arabia embarks on its ambitious Vision 2030 plan, technology has emerged as a key pillar of its transformation. The kingdom recognizes the transformative potential of artificial intelligence, robotics, and other cutting-edge technologies to revolutionize industries, enhance efficiency, and improve the lives of its citizens. China, with its rapidly advancing technological capabilities, has become a crucial partner in this endeavor. Chinese tech giants are establishing a presence in Saudi Arabia, setting up research centers and collaborating with local universities and companies on joint ventures. Areas of cooperation include AI research and development, smart city technologies, and the deployment of 5G networks. Saudi Arabia is particularly keen on leveraging AI to enhance its oil and gas operations, improve healthcare outcomes, and develop smart cities that prioritize sustainability and efficiency. This technological collaboration aligns perfectly with China's ambition to become a global leader in AI and other frontier technologies. By sharing its expertise and partnering with Saudi Arabia, China is not only gaining access to a new market, but also positioning itself as a key player in shaping the technological landscape of the Middle East. Section 6. The American Gambit, a bid to maintain influence. The burgeoning relationship between Saudi Arabia and China has not gone unnoticed in Washington. The United States, for decades the dominant external power in the Middle East, is grappling with the implications of China's rise and its deepening ties with a long-standing ally. While the U.S. remains Saudi Arabia's primary security partner, providing military hardware and intelligence sharing, the economic and technological dimensions of the relationship are evolving. The U.S. is acutely aware of the strategic importance of artificial intelligence and is actively seeking to maintain its technological edge over China. In this context, Saudi Arabia, with its vast resources and its ambition to become a regional hub for AI, presents both an opportunity and a challenge. The U.S. is keen on strengthening its AI partnership with the kingdom, viewing it as a way to counter China's growing influence and maintain its technological leadership. Recent deals involving U.S. tech giants and Saudi Arabia reflect this strategic imperative. NVIDIA, a leading manufacturer of graphics processing units, or GPUs, crucial for AI applications, has secured major contracts to supply advanced chips to Saudi Arabia. These chips will power the kingdom's burgeoning AI research and development efforts, bolstering its technological capabilities. Section 7. Navigating a multipolar world, a delicate balancing act. Saudi Arabia finds itself at the epicenter of a shifting geopolitical landscape. The unipolar moment of U.S. primacy is fading. A multipolar world is emerging, with China as a formidable power. Saudi Arabia seeks to balance its relationships with both superpowers. This balancing act is challenging. The US and China are locked in strategic competition. Saudi Arabia, a key player and energy producer, is courted by both sides. Its decisions on technology and alliances impact the US-China rivalry. Saudi Arabia has maintained equilibrium in its relations. It has secured weapons and security from the US while deepening economic ties with China. This balancing act will become harder as US-China competition intensifies. Saudi Arabia will face pressure to choose sides or risk being caught in the crossfire. Section 8. A new geopolitical landscape, implications, and uncertainties. The implications of Saudi Arabia's strategic pivot towards China are far-reaching. The balance of power in the Middle East, long dominated by the US, is being reshaped. China's growing influence presents both opportunities and challenges for regional actors. For some, China's rise offers an alternative to US hegemony. However, China's presence also raises concerns. Its close ties with Iran have heightened tensions. China's lack of experience in Middle Eastern security issues could complicate the situation. The potential for miscalculation and escalation is real. The US is adjusting to new geopolitical realities. It recognizes it can no longer take its alliances for granted. The Biden administration emphasizes diplomacy and multilateralism. However, the US's withdrawal from Afghanistan has raised doubts about its commitment. Section 9. The long game: Saudi Arabia's vision for the future. As the world grapples with the COVID-19 pandemic, climate change, and other pressing global challenges, Saudi Arabia's strategic choices will have profound implications for the future. The kingdom's vision. 2030 plan, with its emphasis on economic diversification, technological innovation and social reform, represents a bold attempt to navigate these challenges and secure a prosperous future. China, with its vast resources, its technological prowess and its global ambitions, will undoubtedly play a pivotal role in this endeavor. The Sino-Saudi partnership, forged in the crucible of economic pragmatism and geopolitical shifts, has the potential to reshape the global order. However, the path ahead is not without its obstacles. The US-China rivalry, the volatile security environment in the Middle East, and the uncertainties of the post-pandemic world all pose significant challenges. Saudi Arabia's success in navigating these choppy waters will depend on its ability to maintain a delicate balance in its foreign relations, pursue its Vision 2030 goals with unwavering determination, and adapt to the ever-evolving dynamics of a multipolar world.